This is a very serious point because the Western world has collapsed in real time and it's a failed society. I'm largely misunderstood. I don't blame women for a lot of the problems. Women are guilty of certain things, but I have a massive amount of blame to place on men because there's so many men who are genuinely incompetent.
So I think some of the biggest mistakes men make is listening to girls. Girls don't know what they want. Girls don't know what they want. Ask a girl what she wants to eat. She doesn't know what she wants. She doesn't know what they want with anything.
Men show love primarily through our hard work, not just through our resource, but through our hard work. If you take a man who's not particularly rich, he shows his wife love by getting up every day, going to work 9 to 5, working his ass off and paying those bills. That's how he shows love. That's why he does it.
So women need to respect you as a man. How's a woman going to respect you as a man if no other girl wants you? How's a woman going to respect you as a man if you're putting her above all your boys? How's a woman going to respect you as a man if you're not here in the streets making money? How's a woman going to respect you as a man if you don't respect yourself or other men don't respect you? Respect is linked to fear. How's a woman going to respect you as a man if people don't fear you?
And I think that your relationship with women as a man is one of the most important things you're going to go through in your life. If you look at a man who's truly content and truly happy, he has a good relationship with women.
You get that to happen through showing competence. If every single thing in life is a value exchange, every single thing in life, even friendships are a value exchange. You think of who your best friend is, right? You gain something and he gains something through your interaction, right? Either it makes you feel happy or he can help you with some things or you help each other. Every single thing in life is a value exchange.
Money's fantastic, right? Money's great. Men can make money, but money cannot make men. And this has been proven to me endless times. I've seen so many crypto guys who make a bunch of money or daddy's boys who make a bunch of money, but there's nothing admirable about these people.
Me, my life feels fun now because of all the acceleration to get here, and I can remember the times when I was stuck by the side of the motorway without a car. So I have that juxtaposition. Without that, it's not even interesting. It's not even fun. So the brokey days, anyone who's out here who's broke, good. These will be the happiest days of your life once you made it.
If you're a person who is miserable and depressive all the time, and you're broke, and you can't find a way to smile, if you get rich, guess what? You're going to be worse. I really believe that money is nothing but an amplifier. It will amplify everything about you.
So a lot of the male instinct to conquer Earth is financial. I think this is why men work so hard. This is why men are so obsessed with money. Or they should be. They absolutely should be obsessed with money.
It would be my duty to be out here, traveling the world, making money, having impact, being a fantastic individual. That is the primary focus of my existence as opposed to sitting there with my boy all day, every day.
And if you're going to be the guy and you're going to allow life to happen to you and you're not going to happen to life, then you're at mercy of the wind. Perhaps it might work out okay, but it might not, right?
And you are at home competing against me and you want to watch a movie and then say you're not lazy. You're lazy.
You need to, as a man, adopt the mindset that absolutely everything that happens to you is completely and utterly your fault, whether it's good or bad.
There's no joy without pain. There's no sunshine without rain. You need up and down. This is how the world works.
Look, you want your name to matter, then you have to go make it matter. It's not going to matter by default. For the longest period of human time, for a man to be respected, for him to even be admired by society on any level, to some degree, he had to be a warrior. That's what men did before. So if you're out here as a man and you have no battle in your life, no conquest in your life, no form of war in your life, then what are you doing? And it doesn't have to be physical. Physical is the best example of it. Every woman wants a boxer or a cage fighter.
And if you have good parents and some hardship and some trauma, I think any man can become anything they want to be.
You're supposed to be a warrior. You're supposed to be a warrior.
So you have to be the guy who goes, okay, the wind's blowing in this direction, then I'm doing this. You have to come to life. You can't let life come to you, because if you let life come to you, then you're going to be living inside of a matrix and a system which is designed not for you to live your best life. It's designed for you to comply.
Darwin said it. It's not the strongest that survives. It's the most adaptable that survives.
Any emotion you feel should be converted into positive
influence.
Yeah, you should do good things with any emotion you feel. I can't. And what else are you going to do with it?
My brother used to call me crazy. He's like, what are you talking about? I was like, no, there's the matrix. We're inside the system. We need to escape. And now I managed to find a way out.
That's when you can escape the matrix. Money is a primary motivator to escape. I've always been interested in freedom more than money. It's not about having nice things. It's about having freedom of mind and freedom of thought and freedom and autonomy over my own body. That requires money.
So once you escape the matrix and you try and find a way to get your wealth outside of the system, then you can exist geographically anywhere. And once you can do that, then laws don't really apply to you. If they made a law in the UK I was unhappy with, I'd just leave.
The slave minds, they'll never be rich because the matrix tries to keep you poor, because when you're poor, you can't think, like we talked about earlier. So everything the media tells you is designed to make you poor. Belief is a huge part of it. So if you don't believe you can, then what else are you going to do? What are you going to do with your life?
So as a man, you have to wake up and think, okay, everything I want, other men want. I have to outcompete every other man to get it. So how am I going to do that? Am I going to do that by living in the moment, ignoring my phone, and having a fun picnic?
I used to talk with my brother about it all the time. I was like, bro, we're doing something wrong. Something doesn't add up. We're still thinking in terms of like make money, spend money, money in the bank. It doesn't. There's people who are living for free and they just point at things and they get everything they want.
I don't think that men should ever consider how happy they are. I think that for a man, the paradigm of analyzing yourself based on your mood is an incorrect way to approach life. I just don't think it makes you competitive.
This is the thing that's amazing. And I talk a lot about money, but I'm not that financially driven. I just understand if you don't have money, you can't have an opinion. You can't say what you think. You can't do what you're not told to do.
The human mind is a massively misunderstood and underused chemical factory. That's all it is. It's the reason you feel happy. It's the reason you feel sad. It's the reason you feel excited. It's only chemicals in your brain. And I think if you try and take conscious control of your mind and force yourself to feel what you want, when you want, you can truly start to feel emotions on command. I can get excited over a cup of coffee.
I don't want anybody to be offended by anything I say. I want to be a positive force in the world. I don't want anybody to hear what I say and make them feel bad about themselves. I want all people to live righteous and good, whether they're male or female.
I believe in things that make me strong. And someone goes, well, you're wrong. Listen, let's assume you're correct and that makes me wrong. Let's say that you're right. Why would I want to adopt the thinking of a man who's sad? Why would I want to think like you? Wouldn't it better to be wrong and be happy and have a sports car and a yacht and a private jet? You want to talk about right? Look at your life.
The right attitude is to become competent enough in the sphere where you don't get wrecked. It's the same as anything. If you're going to go fight, if you become competent at it, you won't get your ass kicked. If you don't, you will. If you're going to go open a business, if you become competent at it, you'll make money. If you don't, you won't. If you're going to date women, become good at it. You can't just give up on it completely. It doesn't make you smarter than anyone else. In fact, quite the opposite.
If you're only going to do things you're passionate about and do things you want to do instead of getting up and struggling doing things you're supposed to do because you have a duty to God and to yourself, you are going to be a loser forever.
That's the reason you're all poor. You are competing against people like me. We do not waste a second.
You have to understand that life is war. It's a war for the female you want. It's a competition. Every man's trying to get her. It's a war for the car you want. It's a war for the money you want. It's a war for the status. It's a war. Masculine life is war. If you're a man who doesn't view life as war, you're going to lose.
Thanks for watching. Check the description down below to enter a free giveaway and claim some free gifts. If you want to make money with YouTube, then also check the description. Make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next.